All right. Good morning. This is Lisa. Oh, rotate. You can't turn while live. All right. Hold. I'm leaving my phone alone right there. This is Lisa. I am bringing this to you this morning because we couldn't go into the jail last night because it was closed due to sickness. And my church closed Wednesday night due to sickness. So there's a lot of sick people out there. So pray for them. But so I thought I am going to post what I was going to share last night with the girls. 1 Peter 5:7. Casting all your care upon him, for he cares for you. The Greek word for casting, don't ask me how to pronounce the Greek word. I do not know. Means to hurl or throw violently with great force. So cast your burdens on the Lord. Just hurl them at him. He can handle them. We were not created to handle all the stress and anxiety. I know a lot of people are on anxiety medicine, depression. I used to be on depression medicine years ago. But I'm not condemning you if you're on medication. I'm just trying to share with you, we were not created to be so depressed that we need anxiety medication or depression medication. He created us to I'm thinking of that Chosen last, I'm telling you, episode 8, it was awesome on the Chosen, where Jesus and Peter walked on water. Just that episode made me weep. I sat there and cried. This is a good show. If you have not watched it, sit down with an open mind. It's not meant to be your Bible. It's a TV show. It's labeled as a TV show. It's just a wonderful enhancement to get us to understand how beautiful Jesus is, and how he wants to be there for us and how much he loves us. But anyway, casting all your care upon him, for he cares for you. So he wants you to, whatever is making you depressed, he wants you to cast it upon him. Whatever is causing you so much anxiety, the root, cast it on him. And whatever else, if you don't like being around people, that causes anxiety to some people. It does to me. I'm an outgoing person, but sometimes I get around people I don't know, and I just choose not to go. So, but, and I wanted to say, now the world knows all this stress, it causes disease. The world knows, the scientists, the doctors know that all this stress causes dis-ease. And did you get that? It causes disease, but there's a lot, dis-ease. Dis-ease. So you are not at ease when you have disease that, caused by all this stress and anxiety. And I wanted to give you another verse before we finish. Matthew 11:28-30. Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Boy, if that isn't the truth. Come to him, and he will give you rest for your souls. Sometimes the burden is so heavy for us, our soul has no rest. But when we lay it all at the feet of Jesus, we find rest. We find rest for our souls, and we get up and we even say, 1,000 pounds has gone off our shoulders. It's beautiful. I wish I could tear off your burdens for you, tear off your anxiety, tear off. But sometimes you have to be willing to let it go. Sometimes our dis-ease is become a long lost friend. You know, we are so happy hating someone, or we find so much comfort in hating someone, or not forgiving them and saying they've done this to us, they've done that to us, that we won't let it go because we are so comfortable with that. But you know what? That is destroying you. That is destroying your peace and your rest. So you will have to let it go. So you have to be willing to ask Jesus to say, hey, I'd love to let this go if you'll help me. Because this is what I used to tell Jesus years ago. If you don't help me, there's no help for me. If you, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, do not help me, there's no help for me. So remember that. And worship Him. Sunday I was worshiping the Lord and singing in the Spirit. But in the midst, in between, in the back of my mind, I was thinking, I need to pray for my body. I need to pray for my joints. I need to pray for my children. I need to pray for so-and-so. And it was like, it was not an audible voice, but it was like it just came down inside my spirit. And he told me, I know your needs. Just worship me. So He does know our needs. And we walk by faith, not by sight. So if today, cast all your cares upon Him, trust that He will take care of you when you cast all your cares, your unforgiveness, your stress, your anxiety, maybe the hate you have for someone, maybe I was trying to think of anything more, but cast all that on Him. And He said, come to me, which means you got to leave where you are to come to Him. You got to leave where you're comfortable and come to Him. And sometimes that's hard for people, but I encourage you, I challenge you. You can even message me privately, and we will pray, okay? So you take care. That's just a little tidbit of what I was going to go over with the girls last night. And on The Chosen, they used Psalm 77 as the whole backdrop for episode 8. So if you want to read that, you can read in your private time. Psalm 77. 1 Peter 5:7 is where it says, cast all your cares upon Him. And Matthew 11:28 through 30. God bless you today, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.